Tapos na tayo dun sa point na walang binabanggit sa Daniel 8:14 na 1844, investigative judgment, wala. Cleansing the heavenly sanctuary, wala. Wala po. And number 2, the Adventist understanding of Daniel 8:14 leads to a problematic depiction of Christ as the destructive little horn that defiles the sanctuary. Ito ngayon, brother Toto. Ba't natin nasabi na kung susundin talaga at siseryosohin ang paniwala at granting na tama interpretation of Adventist, lalabas na ang little horn ay wala iba, kundi ang Panginoon sa Kristo mismo, si Jesus Christ. Okay? Kasi nakapatunayan natin na this is earthly sanctuary. Traditional interpretation of Daniel 8 identified the little horn as the evil power that desecrates the earthly sanctuary. Ang Chocos Epiphanius is an evil power. How come you can identify him with Jesus na pareho ang ginagawa? No. Little horn depicts our evil power. Ang Adventist Heavenly Sanctuary, ito. Adventist interprets Daniel 8:14 as referring to Heavenly Sanctuary. They believe the Heavenly Sanctuary was defiled by the sins of the righteous. Di ba? Kaya daw nadumihan yung Heavenly Sanctuary, nadumihan daw dahil sa kasalanan ng mga banal na hinihingi ng tawad. And they believe that these sins, yung mga kasalanan na naipon sa langit, sabi ng Adventist, na-transfer doon to the Heavenly Sanctuary through the blood of Christ. Therefore, basically, if you believe the SDA interpretation of Daniel 8:14 is in context, you're saying Christ is the little horn.
The context of Daniel 8:14 attributes the defiling of the sanctuary to the little horn. Setier's interpretation attributes it to the transfer of confessed sins to the heavenly sanctuary by the priestly ministry of Christ. To pretend to ourselves that the SCA interpretation reads Daniel 8:14 in context, then would thus be to identify the little horn as Christ. In other words, we can't have both the context and the Adventist interpretation insofar as the Bible itself is concerned. The sanctuary doctrine, asset or liability? The 9th of February 2002 at the Association of Adventist Forums.
Right, kasi yung dugo ni Jesus ang nagdadala ng kasalanan sa Heavenly Sanctuary. At tapos dali ni Jesus ang ating ang kasalanan sa kanyang dugo. Nadudungi sa sanctuary.
As anciently the sins of the people were placed by faith upon the sin offering, and through its blood transferred in figure to the earthly sanctuary. So in the new covenant, the sins of the repentant are by faith placed upon Christ, and transferred in fact to the heavenly sanctuary. The great controversy, 421.
Samantalang ang Bible, even in the Old Testament, it depicts cleansing.
Indeed, under the law almost everything is purified with blood. And without the shedding of blood, there is no forgiveness of sins. Hebrews 9:22 ESV.
Kaya nga pag naghahandog, may dugo na winiwisik sa Ark of the Covenant. Why? Kasi it is conveying cleansing. Hindi pagdudumi. Diyan pa lang, mali na po. So lalabas talaga, kung hindi natitigilan niya, mga Sabadista, na si Jesus Christ ay kalaban ng pagdilinis ng Panginoon at pagpapatawad ng kasalanan. Kasi dinesecrate niya yung temple. Lalabas si Jesus Christ ay kontrabida at magagawin siyang antichrist.